Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We have a lot to update you guys on, a lot that's happened over the last week, and so I figured today can just be a little update video. I feel like the last few vlogs, that's what it's been. It's been like a quarantine update or whatever. So here's another one for you. Right now it is 11:30 already. Jane is doing some work. She has been getting on her Zoom class every day at 10:30. And then it goes to like 11, and then we try to work all the way until lunchtime at noon, and then she usually still has more to do. But I have already gotten up today. I have worked out and taken a shower and got myself ready. I'll admit the first few weeks of this quarantine thing, even with the homeschool and everything, I was sleeping in a little bit. I was dragging my feet in the morning, and it just wasn't feeling good throughout the day. I just felt really rushed. I feel like I wasn't getting my things done. And so last week was actually Jane's spring break. So today is Wednesday. And so she's been back to school Monday, Tuesday, and then today. So last week was a whole other level of sleeping in and everything, just not having any school or anything. So starting on Monday, I got back on the grind. I've been waking up before the kids. Jackson usually wakes up at the same time as me. I've been trying to get up at 7. When Jane was actually going to school, I was getting up at like 5:30. So this is still technically sleeping in, but getting up, getting on the Peloton, showering, and getting myself ready. You guys know that I've also been laying out in the sun a little bit every day. And so I haven't been putting on any makeup because one, I'm not going anywhere. Besides talking to you guys and like getting on Instagram and stuff, there's really no point in putting on makeup. I think I've said this in another video. I do have my 2 dance classes on Friday and Monday that I try to look presentable for. So sometimes I put a little makeup on those days. The second reason is because my face is like a whole different color than it was before the quarantine started. A little bit tanner, a little bit more red. So my face makeup doesn't even like match my skin anymore, and I don't really want to go out and get more makeup. So I don't want to waste my makeup either for just staying at home. So right now I just put on some eyebrows and some mascara. That's basically all that I've really done in the last few days. So I actually have something to tell Jane, and I'm gonna have to turn this movie off because she is not concentrating on her homework. But Jane, we just found out like 20 or 30 minutes ago that there's going to be no more school for this year. The next time you go back to school, you'll be in 2nd grade in a different class. I know.
I want to get taken from my heart.
I know, baby. But guess what? Hopefully everyone that's in your class will still be going to the same school. Like you'll still be going to the same school when you go to 2nd grade. And you know so many kids in that school, right? From all the kids that were in your class in kindergarten, and then all the kids that were in your class in 1st grade, and you've made friends on the playground and everything. So it's gonna be fun to get a new class, right? Maybe some kids from your class will be in your 2nd grade class, or maybe some kids from kindergarten, or maybe some of your friends like Grace or Addison. Yeah.
I need to whisper.
But when we go back to 2nd grade, we'll make sure we bring her a present, and you still have all the Zoom classes with her and everything, okay? So this is just what's gonna have to happen with the sickness, okay? But I love you. And so we just have a few more weeks of school, and then we have summer break, and then we'll get ready to go back in the fall, okay? So you guys heard it here first. I feel like South Carolina is one of the last states to do things. Oh, it's kind of chilly out today. And a lot of places, their schools have already been closed for the year, and ours has not. So it was gonna be until April 30th, which is next week. And then we were gonna go back. And so we just heard today that we kind of figured that was gonna happen, but we honestly didn't know. We just heard today that there will be no school until the fall. And to be honest, I cried a little bit because as much as it's a little windy, so I hope it's not messing up the audio. As much as I do not want to send her to school because I feel like the virus is still going crazy and it's not like, it's not over. and I don't think it's gonna be over magically next week. And so I'd be nervous to send her. I just feel sad that like the year just came to an abrupt halt. Like whenever we stopped going, they went on a Friday, everything was fine. We kind of knew about the virus, this dog. And then over the weekend was when they canceled. So there was no like goodbye or anything at all. Like not even like, oh, I'll see you in a few months, nothing. And now whenever they go back, she'll be in 2nd grade and with a different class and a different teacher. And I think I've mentioned this one time before, but Jane loves her teacher. When she was in kindergarten, she got in the car one day when I picked her up from school and she said, I want Miss Blank to be my 1st grade teacher. And I was like, why? Like, how do you know who this is? Like, what is going on? She's like, well, I was talking to her in the carpool line and she's really, really sweet. I was like, okay. And I just thought it was cute or whatever, but then she wouldn't let it down. She kept talking about this teacher over and over and over. I don't know where she saw her any other times. I asked her a few other times. She said she would see her in the hallway, but like usually the 1st grade teachers don't mingle with the kindergarten kids, you know? So she was set on having this teacher. Like she really wanted this teacher, but the lucky thing is that her school is a little smaller than the other schools around here, so there was like a more likely chance that she would get the teacher, and she did. And when Jane found out that she got this teacher, she cried. She was so happy. So the fact, and she's lived up to what Jane has thought. Like she absolutely loves her. She loved her kindergarten teacher too, but this specific teacher, her 1st grade teacher, is the most kind, caring woman I've ever come across. I'm not even kidding. She loves the kids so much, and it's like very apparent. And she tells them every single day that she loves them. Like whenever I would go volunteer, whenever it was time to go, she would tell each child as they walked out of the door that she loved them. And she's just the best. So it's very sad that that came to a stop. Like obviously she'll still see her on Zoom, but other than that, that's it. So we'll just have to put that behind us and get through the rest of this last month. I think their last day of school is the last day of May, I think. I'll have to look, but he only barks when River's like looking at him. River, come on. Anyways, I'm gonna go inside, get Jane situated, make some lunch, and bring you guys along with the rest of our day. We still have some other things to update you guys on, but that was like the big update from what we found out today. So get on with the school work and whatever else we have going on today. Okay, so, all right, bye. Be careful, okay? Well, you might not always land like that, so I want you to be careful. So the little three, I was gonna say the little three, like I have more than 3 children. These 3 have loved going on adventures by themselves. I feel like they think that they're just the best, coolest things ever. Let me see, let me show you how cute this is. So they hold hands. I don't know why they do that, but they hold hands and it's the cutest thing ever. And they walk. Oh, so this is our golf course that I told you guys is closed now. So usually they couldn't walk on, but they walk all the way around, and these 2 huge oak trees right there, and they play under them. And for some reason they think it's like the best thing ever. There they go. And they're wearing their rain boots from the Easter Bunny because I'm terrified of snakes. And right now is like when the snakes are out, and underneath those oak trees is a bunch of pine straw and stuff. Uh-oh, Jackson fell. Okay, So I'm like terrified that they're gonna get bit by a snake. So I make them wear those boots, trek all the way over there. And then yesterday I saw them swinging on some branches, like some low branches. And that was making me really nervous. So I told them no more climbing on trees. So hopefully they're gonna listen. But they just like going over there and exploring, and it gives me a minute to like do something. Today I brought out my computer so I can do a little bit of editing, and I have some stuff to do on my phone as well. I yell across when it's time for them to come home, but I don't want to be yelling the whole time. So when I saw them like swinging on the tree yesterday, I really couldn't say anything, and then I told them this time. So hopefully they'll listen. But I think they think they're very special. They've gone over there a few times with my mom, their Nana, and I don't know why they love it so much, but they talk about it all day long. They call it the Okatee tree because Okatee is like we live in Bluffton, but Okatee, we live on like the edge of Bluffton and Okatee. So a lot of places are called like Okatee something, and it's the little town that's next to us. So whenever I told them it was an oak tree, they heard Okatee tree, and so they call it the Okatee tree. I'm just not going to correct them because I think it's so cute. But anyways, I wanted to talk about this really quick. I feel like this video is all me talking, but it is an update video, so bear with me. We had a really rough day with homeschooling today, and I wanted to talk about this when Jane wasn't around because I don't want her to hear me, because I think she's a little bit upset about it as well. But we got some information from her school saying like this homeschooling shouldn't take more than like an hour and a half to 2 hours to do. And we are on hour 3 of her work, and we're still not done. We still have probably an hour left of work. And the issue is Jane's concentration. And so I don't know if I feel like her teachers have said before that sometimes she has a hard time concentrating, but not always. And she always loves school and everything. But when we're here at home, especially with the little two not in school or having too much schoolwork to do, she gets very distracted. And so the two options we have, we bought her that desk to work in her room. So whenever she goes on the Zoom call, she's in her room. The littles aren't there. We shut the door. Everyone's quiet. But then when it's time for her to do all of her other work, the ideal situation would be for her to be in her room and doing it so that the littles aren't bothering her. But the few times we've done that, I'll tell her what to do and I'll leave the room, and then she'll get distracted and start doing something totally different, like playing a piano or like making up a dance in her room or staring out the window. And then I go in thinking she's done, and she hasn't done a single thing. So then I was like, all right, well, she has to come and sit up on the bar area where we did this before. And if I have Jackson and Piper also up there on the bar doing schoolwork, then she can usually concentrate and get some stuff done. But like today, they were watching a movie right behind her, which can't blame her. If there's a movie that she likes on, of course she's going to want to watch the movie. She gets distracted very easily there too. And so today it was just like distraction after distraction after distraction. She wasn't getting anything done. It took her forever. Finally, we just finished one of the things, and I was like, we need a break because, like I said, we still have like almost an hour's worth of stuff left. And I don't know. So unless I make the littles do something, I don't know what, while I sit in Jane's room over her shoulder the entire time. That's the only way I see that we can get work done. Some days, today was definitely the worst day. It's the last few, like before this, it's been like definitely apparent that there's distractions, and you need to remind her like a million times what she's doing. Like, okay, Jane, keep going, keep going. Like she'll be on a workbook page and she'll do question 1, question 2, and she'll be like looking around and talking to the little kids and being distracted, and she'll get up and do a cartwheel, and I'm like, okay, Jane, you were on question 3, come on. So she'll do 3, 4, 5, then she'll get distracted again. Come on, Jane, we're on question 6. Like, and I understand she's in 1st grade, maybe that's normal, I don't know, but oh guys, it was bad today. And I know it's bad because it's not been this bad before, so I know her potential. So anyways, I just wanted to vent because, especially with the news today that we're going to be doing this for a whole nother month, I'm like, oh gosh. So anyways, I know a lot of you guys are probably going through the same thing, but I just wanted to share that. I'm gonna get some work done while I have a moment. And so I will see you guys in a little bit. Did you guys have fun over at the oakity tree?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you do?
We played Portal.
You played what?
Portal.
Portal? What's that?
Don't really want it. You don't want it.
I don't want to know.
Makes us
Well, you guys look tired, so let's go inside and take a little break, okay? All right, now we are outside again. Lulu is riding her bike for the first time on an actual bike ride. She has learned how to do this balance bike really, really good the last like week or two, and she's really just been in our backyard doing it. But it's one of our friends who is in Jane's grade is turning 7 today, and so they used to live right next door to us, but now they live like a few streets down. They just moved a few streets down. And so they wanted people to like drive by, you know, the birthday parade thing that people have been doing between 4 and 5. And it is almost 5 o'clock. Jane has had dance until 4:30. So we are taking this girl on her first ride. Yeah, we'll keep going. She's just a little slow, so. Anyways, she was cute. She's like, Mom, I've never seen you ride a bike before. I'm like, yeah, because I can't ride a bike when you're not riding a bike. So it's the first family bike ride without Daddy. Oh my gosh, look at you. Don't run me over. Also, her helmet broke. It used to be a Minnie Mouse helmet, and the like plastic part came off of it, so now she has colored it, like a white helmet that she's colored. What? You have it backwards. Oh my gosh. Your handlebars are backwards. Go down the hill, Piper, no feet. She also has her therapy boots on. So I'm not gonna film us saying happy birthday because I don't think they want to be filmed, but that's what we're doing right now. Here we go. We're home. Jane is doing more schoolwork. She decided to finish her school instead of going to dance. She had another dance class from 5:30 to 6:30, but it's probably better because we still have one more thing for dance to do anyways. So I am cooking tacos for dinner. Got the ground beef. We got hard and soft shells. Jane is doing some language arts on the computer. Piper's taking off her boots. She made it all the way to our friend's house and back. I'm so happy and so surprised. Good job, Piper. That means she wore her boots for like 2 hours, which is amazing because we shoot for 30 minutes a day. So I also had on my list today to clean these vacuums. So they are cleaning. I rinse them out and clean them once a month. But I thought I was doing a good job of waiting till after lunch, and I vacuumed after lunch, and then those will sit out to dry for the night. But then the kids made a huge mess with some cookies from the little boy that's birthday. So now I get the broom out, which is fine. So anyways, cooking dinner, and we're gonna eat.
Brand new Mario. All we were doing? Yeah, brand new. Well, it's not just.
So we are filming an audition tape for her dance, and they're just doing turns right now, and she's reviewing it to make sure she thinks she likes it before I send it in.
Oh, so cool.
All right, I have washed my face. All of the kids are bathed and ready for bed. Piper's in here. I'm about to watching my phone for just a second, and I'm about to put her to bed. I just wanted to say thank you guys for watching. I was just editing the beginning of this video, and it is a lot of me just like chatting and venting, so I hope that you guys weren't bothered by that, but it's an update of what's going on here, how we're feeling. Today was definitely I would have to say the worst day so far as the homeschooling goes. So I just chose to bring you guys along with that before I even knew that was going to be an issue. And I'm sure we'll have more to update. And if this continues to be an issue with Jane and homeschooling, we're gonna have to switch up her schedule and stuff. So I'll keep you guys updated and posted. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for all of your support. I hope that you guys are all staying healthy and staying safe and staying in your homes. And we will see you guys in our next video.